Well, good morning, everyone. It's Steve. Wanted to go ahead and get a video out to you guys. Apologize, it's been a while. Been super busy. It's been a lot of weather issues here. Getting the things that needed to get done, like the painting on the wall, landscape. Just I should say rough grade. I haven't got to the landscape part yet, so weather's been tough. But today it's beautiful. Let me pan up the sky here real quick. Shows you what a gorgeous day is today. And the Philippines is it can be awesome and it can be brutal at the same time. We went through a little storm weather front that came through here that kind of showed up some leaks in the house that are being addressed. It's good though, got that out of the way, so at least we know where we're at as far as the weather goes. Let me spin this camera around so you can take a look. Gates are going to go up, and they got my driveway in. Everything's really dirty though, so you have to kind of forgive me on that. We were still in the cleanup process, a lot of things going on. And the walkway, the same thing. Got an awesome worker, Adrian. There's a good guy. You can see here just you can see the color of the paint of the wall. It's still working on the things like the doorbell and finishing up some of the lighting fixtures, the top lights. But at least I can give you a general view of what the house is like. You got, like I said, you got the walkway in. We got the front porch is on. There's still got to paint the bottoms, and like I said, still a lot of touch up to go. But it gives you an idea of what it looks like. Still haven't got a garage door on. Oh, my security system hasn't been put into place, and I've just kind of half patched in a network just to keep the internet up for my family, so they can my son can do his online schooling and we can catch Netflix and just your general stuff here. But they put a grate in. If you notice the pitch on my driveway, it's pretty steep because my house, the grade of my house, and the building had that nice grate put in, and actually took some video of that the other day during the storm, and it was flowing really good into it. No issues. You guys are wondering why the fan is pushed back. It's because the garage doors eventually will go in here, and I like to do a little workout in the garage when I get the opportunity, hoping to put a bench in, and haven't got my access point connected out here or anything else here. There's my scooter, and in here, door's locked, but there's we had that kind of a half bathroom put in, just so if I'm out in the garage, I've got access to it. We're working on it. Workers can use it. We have people that are out, like I said, out front or whatever, that need to. I don't have to get dirty, because right now the house gets super dirty because of all there's my son Mike going to school. He's got online schooling today. And let me get some lights turned on in here so you can get an idea. Take you through the front door entrance. As you walk from the front door here, you see our entertainment area here. Still, like I said, if you go into here, you got your entertainment area. We got our downstairs restrooms, and forgive us because wife she's done some rough cleaning, but we haven't had a chance to really go through and put the acetone down on all the tiles. And here's the office here. Well, my future office / bedroom. I've just patched that network in together, kind of a joke, but still working on it. We had some heavy leaks in here during the last rain. Contacted my builder, and we're trying to get in touch with the folks now. It has the roof warranty, but they're still going to have to repaint the wall. Every time that happens, or when it does happen, not good. You can see the staining. I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but you can see the wall staining on it over there. And then they still got to finish the patching that's coming in from upstairs for the network. Just a couple of simple switches I got there. And entertainment room, like I said. And for me, one of the best parts of the house is the kitchen. And the kitchen over here I've got 4 sinks. I'm lucky. I got 2 inside here. And I've got another one here that we use for when we're making normal stuff. But if we have really stinky things like fish and stuff that smells, we go into the dirty kitchen. And we've got a burner back here. We've got our cat here that's in here, so I have to be careful. He sneaks out. There he is. We got he's a little small one now, so we're trying to keep him contained until we know that he'll stay around here. But so there's our dirty kitchen, and we got our washer and dryer as well back there. A little dryer because we do most of it, still hang most of it out. Just the items that we really need to get taken care of are there. So that's on the way it is. If you're wondering why the washer is put up like that, we were having problems with it draining because it was supposed to be a floor drain. Actually, the washer was supposed to go where the dryer is now, but it was too big and you couldn't get the door open. And I didn't want to tear anything down and have the door hollow blocks put into it and lose that door and a bunch of other stuff. So I just said, hey, we just have a guy make us weld this up a stand, raise it up for right now until we can get that floor area fixed here. But it gives us 2 extra sinks here. So we got a total of 4, which for our family is pretty good because we do a lot of cooking. I mean, this thing is constantly going all the time with food. And we got finally starting to put some appliances in. You can see our range is in there. I don't have the hood, I got it ordered. Our ceiling fans are up, TVs are in. Got all that accomplished, just hanging mirrors, got that done. And there's Air Day. Hello, Air Day.
Hello, Dad.
And we're gonna head up the stairs, follow him. You can get an idea of what the rooms look like. And again, forgive me because I got my tools and it's still early in the morning. Let me peek in here. Here's the Jack and Jill up here. Turn this on here, give you an idea. We're using multi-points because I couldn't use the solar heater here. Because of we're tucked in behind a bunch of big mahogany trees. And this is my in-laws room. It opens up to our wearing my RJ45s right now. Not done with all the curtains yet. They got to come back Friday, so we're going that direction. But gives you an idea of what's going on. Workers across the street over there cutting that the lot. That's part of what they do here, and just to keep control of what's going on. Still, the subdivision is still in a cleanup process from what's been happening. So as we go through here, you can see the walk-in closet. We're full. We just did about 15 boxes, literally, that we've been holding on to for almost 2 years now. So everything is just kind of brought out of the boxes to start sorting out. Here's the master CR. With another multi-point there. Put some mirrors up there. I hung those the other day. And the bathroom I still haven't done the acetone on the floor yet because they had to regrout and do some touch up. Right now we're in the punch list phase, which is basically fix any items that we see that need to be done. Little things like tile grouting. Had some pretty obnoxious smells up here, to be honest with you. And the builder's working on getting that taken care of, finding out that a lot of the things weren't properly sealed. So he's following up on that. I'm sorry about the background noise, but when you got a 3-year-old, there's no on and off switch with those guys. So we can head on back downstairs. and show you what's going on. My wife had her vanity up there. I don't know if I got a picture of that for you. Let me just go ahead and show you the vanity, because she's really proud of that. Gives her a chance to get that taken care of. That's the kid rooms. One of her boys is still sleeping, so I'm trying not to wake him up. But anyway, there's our vanity, and her shoe rack is full. And I don't know why all this stuff is here, because when we brought this from the States, we're never going to use 50% of that. Everything you wear out here, you constantly have to take your shoes off. So I'm wearing flip-flops or slippers. The only time I put shoes on is when I ride the motorcycle. Or I shouldn't say motorcycle, I should say scooter. But we'll take a peek out at the backyard. Let me kill these lights. Like I said, really like the fans, do a good job in here. The ACs are up here and here, and control the temperature in this area if I need it. Fortunately, I haven't had to run it much. There's my mother-in-law down here cleaning, and backyard is still a mess. They had a front loader in here doing the work on the house. But unfortunately, the rains, it was wet before he got into it. He could get all this dirt moved. And you can see where they've stopped the painting at over here. And you can still see that this canopy has not been done. That's on our punch list right now. So their builder's got that. Matter of fact, I met with him yesterday, so we're taking care of that. Well, the front loader was in the process of moving the dirt. He crashed into the wall here. He broke the drain, and they repaired that, and they got the wall patch. These guys are really good with their masonry. And then they left the logs here to get it out of here, and I don't feel like picking those up. So some of the young, strong guys are going to take care of that. It's a good thing about being an older senior citizen. You don't have to worry about that, especially with a crew that takes care of it. So you can see here the side of the house, and the landscaping is next. The generator, as soon as my budget can afford it. And another guy, it was funny because I was reading some of the comments on a budget. Means you're broke. He's right. Gotta watch that budget. I always have a saying here between wants and needs. There's a lot of things I want, but what can I get by with, and what do I really need? So size on generator has a big impact. I want to go with the 12 kVA to run things, so I'll have no issues, but that's a big step up. Here's the side of the house here. I think it's got the best angles, the accent. It's still not done. Still got to put cladding up, but all that stuff could be added with time. But it does give you a rough idea of what the house looks like. So if any of you guys have been wondering and asking, again, apologize for not getting out, but we've had a lot going on. It's just a lot of stuff that's been going on. Let me get over in the shade right now. Flip the camera on me. Right now, the biggest issues on right now with the house is the back perimeter wall. I contacted, he's a big time YouTuber. His name is, I'm sure you guys know him. His name's James, a lot of you do if you watch YouTube. James Tanner. I watched him, his program. He's a guy that his channel is called My PI Dreams, and I've actually made contact with him yesterday to get him involved with this, and he's gonna kind of steer me in the right direction. It's not the HOA's responsibility, it's the developer's responsibility, but the wall is really bad over there. It's got holes in it, it's unsafe. So we're trying to get that taken care of, because my builder can't, my plan was to patch the holes and whitewash it, but he's right, but he's afraid that if he touches it, it'll become his liability and his responsibility with any damage that's done, because you're gonna have to put a lot of pressure on it to get that mold off there. the coloring, and I can't put another fence in front of it because of the mahogany trees. So I'm looking for some resolution on what I need to do. I could plant bamboo, but I hear the bamboo attracts a lot of snakes, and we have snakes out here. I haven't seen any, but I know people personally that have, and it's not so much me. It's my dog, and more importantly, it's my 3-year-old who loves to explore. And you turn your back on him for a second, he's your typical, you know, even though he's half Filipino, he's still, you know, he's still a good old American boy, I call him, where he's just out venturing around wherever chance he gets. So anyway, folks, I wanted to say thanks for being patient, and appreciate the support, and a lot of kind words from people. No, I didn't catch COVID and died, and I don't know why these people put these BS rumors out there. Just busy, just every day. I'm supposed to be retired, but I was surprised at how much work it takes, and there's a lot of stress involved to get a house completed out here, because again, it's availability of material, availability of skilled workers, constant supervision. You got to have a contractor who's here supervising, taking care of business. I've had to make a lot of compromises. Right now I'm working on a gate design for the garage. I'm trying to go with the horizontal sliders, but I'm not sure that's going to work with my situation. So I'm going to hit the drawing board on that and explore and see what I can do and still keep my costs down, because garage doors are virtually ridiculous out here. We did have one company, a company called Alltech, who was the best so far, and very reasonable as far as price goes compared to the Philippines. But they're talking like literally almost $4 grand for 2 garage doors, because that I have in my house. I can go with one, but it limits the garage space. The garages aren't your typical U.S. size that accommodate even the newer houses that have smaller garages on them compared to when I was a kid. You know, when they said, you know, 1-car garage, it was big, you know, or 2-car garage. Mine was 2.5, where I grew up in Corona. Well, I grew up in LA, and then we moved out as a teenager to Corona, and that's where I was used to having, where they said 2-car garage, you could have 2 full trucks in there and a workbench and everything else. And here's we got one of the contractors who's working. I think he's working on James's build right now. You know, so. You know. How you doing?
I like your house.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just why don't you introduce yourself? You're doing James's blog, right? You're doing his house up there, right?
I'm by Gerard.
You mind if I put you on film?
Sorry?
You mind if I put you on film? Is it okay? Yes? Or,
yeah, why?
Yeah, no, I'm doing a YouTube blog. So that's he's doing James Tanner's build, and your name is?
Romeo.
Romeo, okay.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. It's good to see you. Take care.
Yeah, okay. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye. He's building a gazebo, and I'm sure if you tune into his channel, you can find out what's going on over there. All the details on his stuff. But I will be sending videos out periodically, but not a lot. So nothing that a guy like James produces. I mean, he probably puts out one every week, I imagine, maybe even more. Like I said, this is just for the folks that have been with me from the start, and I want to follow up and say thanks again. And got my vaccination at the VA. I was lucky enough to get my wife taken care of at the same time, and my in-laws are taken care of. So the family's as safe as we can be. I don't have a mask on now because I'm out here by myself, but I try to stay masked wherever I go, and try to be as safe as possible, limit my exposure. But it's just, you got to live life and take care of business. So, you know, that's something that you got to do, and make that decision on your own. So anyway, take care and God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And there's my fearsome beast of a guard dog. Situated herself in the middle of the room for a tactical advantage.
More like fatso.
She's just pleasantly plump. Okay, but she's losing weight. And right now she's in relaxed mode, but she's definitely ready to pounce at a moment's notice. She's like a tiger, waiting to pounce on any unsuspecting prey. Her eyes may be closing, but don't let that fool you. she's a beast within. See the moment, how she changes from good to terror dog? In 0.3 seconds, I timed that.